What's up, y'all? I'm John Turner. Welcome back to Woods to Table. It is finally here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It is finally turkey season. I hope you guys are getting into the turkey woods and having some success of your own. For us, and we've hunted a lot of days, me and Sammy and Ryan, and it's been a grind so far. We've had our share of frustrations and near misses and disappointments, but it's been fun. Spend a lot of time together in the outdoors is never a bad thing. Still in all, it's been 4 or 5 days since I've heard or seen anything on our property, and it can kind of get frustrating. So I called in a favor with a good friend of ours, Alan. He's going to let us go down and hunt his property today, and who knows, maybe this is just a shot in the arm that this season needs so we can have some success. And if God's willing and the creek don't rise, as they say, we're going to have turkey on the table tomorrow night. Y'all stick around. All right, so I'm set, and no activity yet. I've heard some birds gobbling off to the east and to the west, a long way off, but they don't act like they want to close the distance at all, and they're so far off I don't think they can even hear me calling, and it's so late in the season I don't want to call so loud to like shake the trees. So I'm gonna sit, and I'm gonna sit all day and all night as long as I have legal light. I'll stick it out and just see if we can make a go of it. And you never know. I mean, you stick it out and good things can happen. I keep telling myself that, but it's been a long season and a lot of days of sticking it out and nothing's happened so far, so I'm trying to stay positive. So I just had a fox take a run at my decoys. Those Dave Smith decoys are so real. He came running right up to it and got about 6 inches from it and tried to smell it before he finally realized that it wasn't real. Those things are definitely looking real enough to do the job. If it was in season, shoot, I probably could have reached out and grabbed that fox when it came by the blind, so that was definitely exciting. It was so close that I was having trouble getting the video camera to a good angle, and hopefully I got some good footage of it. But my bigger problem right now is the fact that I've got about 6,000 bees in this blind that I'm sitting in right now. There's a tom about 200 out, and he's coming. He's close in the distance. There's a big hill. He's coming down the hill. He's coming. He's ducking off into the woods. He's about 130 out. I see him. He stuck his head back out. He's at about 100. Okay, he's coming. I gotta get ready. He's at the bottom of this hill. I've lost sight of him. Get him up in the cylinder. As soon as he crests this hill, he'll be in gun range. Yes. He's down. Holy cow. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, God. Thank you, Lord. Holy cow. That bird worked perfect. I mean, he came in from 200, 130, ducked into the trees. Called to him a little bit more. He came back out, worked down into this bottom, and then started coming up this hill. A couple more soft purrs. I knew it was going to make sense to him. As soon as he kind of crested that hill where he could see these decoys, it was going to look like that's where the sound was coming from. And as soon as he got his head up above that hill, it's so important that when you get him to a point where he's coming and he sticks his head up and he can see those decoys, that you're in a spot where you can kill him. Because otherwise he might have hung up and just figured, you know, those hens would come to him. And as it was, I mean, as soon as he got sight of them, he was on the end of my barrel. Yes! Holy cow. Thank you, Lord. Could not be happier. Could not be happier about this. This has been the hardest that I've had to work for anything since I got into hunting. I mean, this season has just been a grind. I mean, close calls, near misses, just disappointments, you know, grinding day in, day out, not being able to even find a bird to hunt. And to have this hunt in this way, man, it means so much to me. It'll almost move you to tears after you work so hard and see it finally pay off. And this is important to me on so many levels because I just want the kids to know, and Ryan and Sammy and Mia, when you watch this years from now, always remember, sometimes the Lord will teach you patience and perseverance. And sometimes He will reward perseverance, and sometimes perseverance and learning how to persevere is your reward. And I'm so glad that He rewarded our effort and dedication. I'm sorry that Ryan and Sammy weren't here with me today to experience this, but man, they're gonna enjoy it when I get home, and cannot wait to get home and enjoy this turkey. There's nothing that Afton likes to eat better than wild turkey, and I am so excited to cook this up for her. Beautiful turkey. Looks like about a 9-inch beard or so. Measure that when we get back to the house. Just, I mean, absolutely beautiful. Pretty fan. This is just gonna look beautiful at home. If I had to guess, this is probably a 2-year-old turkey, 2.5. Just a beautiful fan. I mean, what a hunt, man, what a day. All right, so I'm just pulling back into the house, and I got a little surprise for the family. They don't know that this was a successful hunt, and they don't know I got a turkey in the car. So I'm gonna go see if I can sneak in here and surprise them. I don't know if the kids are still up. I really hope that they are. Ryan's gonna be thrilled, man. This is gonna be awesome. Got my turkey. Booyah!
Wow!
What do you think?
I thought that you would kill. Are you so happy?
I'm pumped.
This feels so soft. On my rug?
No.
Yeah. This feels
Yay!
This is so soft. Daddy, guess what Granddaddy gave me?
What did he give you?
He gave me a dried up lizard. And Granddaddy gave me a deer skull.
He did. That's cool.
Real turkey.
That's a big one.
That's bigger than I thought you would kill when we were hunting.
Yeah.
Have you scratched your itch?
Now I want another one. All right, so we're gonna get this turkey cooked up. Now, if you can hear the excitement in my voice, we're thrilled to have some wild turkey to cook in this house. We didn't know if it was gonna happen this season, just the way that the season's been going, but we're thrilled. I mean, there's probably nothing, if there's anything, that we like to eat more than wild turkey. So we were so excited just talking about all the different ways we want to do this. And for something that's kind of hard to come by, at least for me, we want to cook it up in a way that's really special. Fortunately for us, because we had so many ideas, this is a fat bird, and we got a lot of meat off of him, thankfully. And so we're going to show you a few different ways to cook this, but for this, we're going to break out the old trusty sous vide cooker. If you're familiar with this channel, you know we love to cook this way. So we're going to take the thing we love to eat the most and cook it the way that we know the best and the way that we love to cook things the most. And in some subsequent videos, we're going to show you some other ways and some varieties, recipes to cook up the other cuts off of this turkey. But for now, we're excited to get this going. Let's get started. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, we're going to take an entire turkey breast off of this turkey, and we're just gonna make up kind of a paste that we're gonna glaze this with, and then put it into our bag, vacuum seal that, and then put it into the water in the sous vide cooker for 3 hours on 145 degrees. So what we're gonna do is just take 2 tablespoons of melted butter and put that together in a bowl with about 2 teaspoons of very finely chopped shallot. Add about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, seasoned salt, chopped pepper, and just mix all those together. It's gonna thicken up, and that's okay, because again, you wanna spread this over, I think we got a little bit of butter left in the dish. You wanna spread this over top of the turkey, and you want it to be kind of thick instead of running off. So this is about the consistency that we want. Okay, so once mixed, we're gonna go ahead and just add this to the turkey. Spread it all over. All right, and as our last steps, before we submerge this thing, we're gonna go ahead and take 1/2 of a lemon, cut up into some thin slices. Just put that all over the top of the turkey breast. Then a few sprigs of rosemary clipped out of the garden. Just press that into the top of the meat.
It already looks so good.
Oh man, how could that be bad? Look at that. And then we're gonna take this and just put it into our vacuum seal bag. All right, so we're about 20 minutes out on this turkey breast now, and it's time for us to start thinking about the sides. Now, unfortunately, it's getting kind of late and the kids are starting to break down. They're getting a little bit tired. So Afton's gonna take care of getting them put to bed, teeth brushed and everything like that. I'm gonna finish up this dinner, so we'll have that ready for her when she comes back downstairs. I'm gonna make some very simple sides that are gonna go well with this turkey breast. We're gonna make some garlic and cheddar mashed potatoes and some roasted Brussels sprouts. You guys have seen us make those before because they go with near anything. For the mashed potatoes, we're gonna take a handful of Yukon Gold potatoes, just cut those in half, boil them for 20 minutes. When they come off, we're just gonna add a little bit of thinly sliced garlic and cheddar cheese, salt and pepper, couldn't be easier. For the Brussels sprouts, we've already chopped those in half. We're just gonna toss those in olive oil, salt and pepper, put them in a single layer on the sheet pan and roast them on 400 degrees for 18 minutes. When they come out, they're ready to go. It's gonna be great to go with that turkey. Man, we're almost there. I'm so excited. so the timer just went off. It looks like our turkey is done. This dinner is finally just about ready. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the water. I'm trying to decide whether I want to do this over the garbage can or over the cutting board. There's gonna be juice that goes everywhere. Look at that. This is the advantage to cooking things sous vide, is that instead of this running out and going everywhere else, this stays in there sealed on top of your meat. So this is gonna be just as tender and juicy as you can imagine. Why not? Let's cut it open right here. And we're just gonna take this out of the bag. I'm hoping that I can
You want a plate?
handle it. No, it's okay. We're gonna put it here and just let it rest for a few minutes. And now that it's out, oh, that's looking good. Smells
awesome.
I wish you could smell this through the camera. We're just gonna peel everything off. The lemon slices, the rosemary. I'm gonna leave all of the kind of that seasoning paste that we made on there.
Oh, it smells like, it seriously smells like Thanksgiving.
It's like Thanksgiving should smell, right?
So good.
This might be better than the turkey I made at
We're
Thanksgiving.
doing this. Let's save the other one for Thanksgiving.
I don't know if I can wait that long to eat it. All right, so we're gonna let that rest for about 5 more minutes while this rest of the sides are getting finished up cooking, and then we'll come back and slice that up when we're ready to put it on the plates. Just look at all of that. Now that we've got the turkey out of there, that was all sitting there just compressed onto that turkey breast while it was cooking. You can't get that from cooking any other way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. You hear that as I'm cutting it? It's so tender.
So juicy.
You want to try some?
Yeah.
Success. Oh yeah, you gotta try it here. Here. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yummy.
God, we thank you for this food. We thank you for this day. We thank you for the blessing of a successful hunt. We thank you for this season and all the lessons learned. We thank you for all the memories made along the way and all the amazing times that we've been able to spend with the kids. And we thank you for this food. I ask you bless it to our bodies and us to your service. In Son's name, amen.
Amen.
Let's give
Let's
this a
eat.
try. Oh my goodness.
I'm so excited.
All right. Man. So good.
Let's go.
All right, that's it for us tonight. We're gonna sit down and enjoy this dinner together. Maybe the only thing that's more special about this turkey season and finally being able to have a successful hunt, and as good as this dinner is the fact that we get something resembling a date night with
Hot
this
date night.
quarantine situation going on. It's the first dinner we've had together, just us, in, I don't know, months.
2 months.
Really. So we're gonna sit down and enjoy this. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it. Hey, the best news is there's still 2 weeks left of turkey season.
Yes!
I know I'm more excited
I'm
about
so
that than
excited.
she is. She's got turkey tags, so we're gonna get the huntress out here and see if she can't get her first turkey ever. Y'all stay tuned.
Work.
Thank you for being a part of this. We'll see you next time.